What's up? Katy McAllister here. This week I am performing a song called Swing. It is old. It's from probably 2009. It was released on the Throwbacks EP. When I was little, I was obsessed with swing sets. So like anytime I saw a swing, I was on those swings. I had a swing set in my backyard, lived out there. When we went to my aunt's house, when we went to my grandma's, at recess, when I went to the park, whatever, swing set. I used to sing on the swings. Whenever I was on a swing, I was singing, especially if no one was around. My favorite place in the world was my grandma's backyard in Texas. And every time we went there, I was just in the backyard the whole time. She had this round disc type swing that was hanging from a rope from this giant tree in her backyard. I was obsessed. I was out there all the time. I didn't even want anyone to be outside with me. I just wanted to be out there by myself so I could sing at the top of my lungs. I guess I was a little bit of a loner when I was little, which is funny because I grew up to be like very social and friends, talk. I remember loving to be alone. I still like my alone time a lot. I loved to be outside by myself, pondering life and exploring, and I was just in La La Land. I pretended like I was in a movie. I was exploring the backyard as if it wasn't the backyard, but it was like some foreign land. That place sort of represents to me now even my happy place, my innocence, my childhood, when I felt the most like myself. And you know that feeling, I'm asking a question, but you can't respond. This feeling that you get when you're being your true self, or you feel like your truest self, and usually it's almost like this childlikeness in us all. Kind of, you strip away all the outside influence, everything we've been through, all of the drama that's happened to us, all of the trauma, I guess, that's happened to us. You strip away the cynicism before the world took its toll, I guess, because that will happen. We were all these innocent children. Like, it gets harder and harder to hold on to that. I miss my innocence, feeling of being free, and that feeling of being unpolluted. I don't know. I was going through a period of my life where it seemed like people were just kind of cruel. And I myself could be really shitty sometimes, you know. I'd take my anger or frustrations out on other people, and then later when I think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like regretful, and I'm like, that's not me, or at least that's not who I want to be. At this point in my life, I was meeting a lot more people. I was gonna be going off to college, and I was pretty naive for a long time, thinking, oh, there's good in everyone. Everyone wants to be good. Everyone wants to be better. So optimistic, and that's good. I'm glad. But I started to realize that, wow, no, there are actually some people out there who they don't care. They are insensitive. They have almost lost that soft side of them altogether, and people will hurt you without thinking twice about it. There are people with no empathy. There are people with no sympathy. Whenever I start to lose myself a little bit, I start to lose my path. Whenever I start to feel the darkness setting in, the bad news is getting to me, and it just seems like there's no hope, I need to take those moments to myself. I need to get back to that headspace. Remember that there's this goodness in the world, and that there is this innocence and this hope and this good in me, even. That sometimes I start to feel like I'm like, who am I? I don't even know who I am right now. I feel like I'm letting everyone influence me, my decisions, what I do, what I say, what I think. And I need to get back to the basics, strip all that away, and remember who I am. And so that's what this song is all about, is remembering who you are at the core. There was a person in my life, there is a person in my life, her name is Julie, and she is one of the best friends of my life. Julie is, to this day, one of the best humans I've ever met in my life. Our friendship is something very special. She is just something very special. Anyone that meets her would say that. But she came into my life at a really crucial time, which was middle school. It's just such a pivotal time, so much changing and happening, and you don't know how to navigate. She came into my life at that point through high school, and she was kind of the person who grounded me when I started to lose myself, when I started to hang out with the wrong crowd, when I started to kind of start pretending like I was something I wasn't. I would be around her and she could bring out this side of me that was me. That friend who, when you're around, you just feel like your absolute full self. She had that ability to bring the best out in me and to bring this childlikeness out in me. We would just laugh at nothing, the most ridiculous nothing, but then also we could get really deep, existential, and talk about the point of it all. She has always been a light in my life, and it's just, that's the best kind of friendship, is when you can get really deep, but then you can also be like just absurd and laugh and be a child, you know? I feel like she set the tone for all of my future friendships. I've been really blessed with some of the best friendships anyone could ask for. All of my closest people, it's like this perfect marriage of childlikeness and then also being able to dig really deep. In my opinion, those are just the best types of friendships. Those are the realest people, and they just bring out the good in you. They help remind you who you really are and ground you. And so I'm really lucky to have people like that in my life, and I feel like Julie, she's just always been this constant. She doesn't think she deserves all this credit, but I just believe that she is amazing. And so I had to drop her name in this song because she kind of has that same effect on me that a swing set does. Sitting on the swings, listening to music. Something that I do now, because obviously it's, you know, a bit suspicious for an adult to just be solo on the swings in the local park. So I don't really get out there too much. But what I do is I'll walk miles and miles or run. I'll go to the beach where I live, or I'll go find somewhere, or I'll just walk around the neighborhood listening to music and being by myself and reflecting and kind of getting lost in the music. And that's what kind of grounds me and brings me back to myself. That's what I would do back on my grandma's swing. I got this yellow Discman for Christmas one year, and it was a game changer. I mean, I would be out there for hours. As long as it was light outside, I had my CD case. I still have it, actually. Yeah, very 90s, early 2000s. And just like shuffle through my CDs and sing all of my favorite tracks with the headphones on. It didn't occur to me that there was other people in the vicinity. I was just lost in my own world. And then, you know, someone would open the back door to the house and I'd be like, stop singing. I didn't want anyone to hear. Definitely caught my grandma hiding on the deck. I'm like, how long has she been listening? What was I singing? Did I sound good? So it's just a highlight of my childhood, and it's my special place. This song came from me trying to hold on to that innocence. Yeah. I feel like it's a very literal song lyrically, but also it's not. It means a lot more to me. I hope you enjoy. See you again next Wednesday. And this is Swing. Swing, swing.